I'm going to be teaching you 5 simple high ground retakes in Fortnite, and we're starting right now. Okay, so the first high ground retake I'm going to be showing you is the infinite 90s. So to be able to do the infinite 90s, you first need to learn how to do the basic 90s, which if you don't know how to do the basic 90s, I made a video a couple months ago giving a step-by-step tutorial on how to do 90s. So if you don't know how to do the basic 90s, I really recommend you watch that video. I'll put it in the top right of the screen right now. So the way you start infinite 90s is first you got to build a stair and a wall, and then after you do that, you want a 90, like at least once or twice, and then you want to, instead of jumping at 19, what you want to do is just walk. So I'll give an example right now. So what you have to do is go like this, and then look, you're just walking. I'm not jumping, but I'm just walking onto it. But make sure you be careful, because sometimes you can actually go behind the stair. I'll show you an example right now, like that, and then you kind of trap yourself. So you could just do infinite 90s like this constantly, and you don't have to jump at all. But I don't like doing that because it kind of makes me mess up sometimes. So if you just keep going like this, yeah, like I'm not messing up, but then eventually, yeah, see, you mess up sometimes. So I recommend doing a few basic 90s, then doing an infinite 90, and then just keep doing that as quick as possible. So you could try obviously doing the infinite 90s constantly, and it's a good way of practicing your infinite 90s, but in real games I recommend not doing it. Just come into creative for like 3 to 5 minutes and just literally build all the way to the top, doing infinite 90s alone. Don't do the basic 90s because obviously that's not going to help you train quicker. Unless you don't know how to do 90s, then obviously you should start with basic 90s, then you can slowly work your way towards the infinite 90s. But yeah, infinite 90s will allow you to get high ground in a matter of seconds. The second high ground retake is good for many various reasons. So the way you do it is first you got a 90. What you want to do afterwards is stop for a sec. Obviously you want to do this quickly. You want to place 2 stairs. You can also just place 1 stair, and then place 2 cones, or just 1 cone if you place 1 stair, to block off your opponent, and then you can carry on 90 and off, and then you can just do it again. So this helps you in many various reasons, like I explained at the start. Opponent cannot place stairs to build over you. As you can see, I'm trying to place a stair, it won't build. So another advantage to it is that it blocks off your opponent's shots. As you can see, your opponent cannot shoot at you because you're protected by both these cones. And the final reason why this retake is really good is that it actually tricks your opponent, because if you're just building and then you just build these two, the opponent's going to think that you're going to come up from here and then maybe edit one of the cones and then go up, but you're not actually going to do that. Obviously you're going to leave the cones right where they are, and you're going to carry on 19 off. Obviously when you got high ground but you want to build a bit more up, you don't have to actually do that, because obviously it's just going to waste materials. So say the opponent's down there, you don't obviously have to go like this to block them off. There's no need for that. You could just use infinite 90s to build up quicker when you pass your opponent already. So I would use this retake because it has many advantages. And also if you want to see how it looks like with 1 stair and cone, this is how it looks like. So you just 90 off and just place 1 stair like that, and you can just carry on. You could do 2 stairs and put 2 cones, or just 1 stair and 1 cone. Both ways work. Obviously the one with 2 stairs is better, but it also costs more mats. And yeah, it's pretty simple to do, so definitely start using this retake in your game. The third high ground retake I'm going to be showing you is another variation of 90s. So what you want to do is 2 90s, then you just want to place a cone and a floor. You don't have to place both of them, you could just place one of them to protect yourself. Obviously if you place 2, then you protect yourself more. So what you want to do afterwards is build either on this side or this side, it don't matter which side. You want to build a double stair above and right in front of you. You want to build up like this, and then when you're doing this, you want to place 1 cone at least there, but you can also place another cone there to get extra protection. Once you place both the cones, you could just place a floor here, and then you can pick which side you want to go, left or right, and then you just want to do the same thing. You want to build 2 stairs above and in front of you. If you mess up and you can't put a stair above you, what you want to just do is 90 off again and start the process all over again. So I'll show you an example right now. So say I do this, but then I forgot to place a stair at the top, and now I can't place a stair unless I go back, which obviously you don't have time for that. So what I'll do is just 90 off like this, and then on the third one you could just go like this again, and then repeat the whole process. So it's pretty basic to do. All you have to do is just do 90s, and then on the third 90 you just want to go like this, and then just build either left or right, go like that, and then just do the same thing over and over again. And if you want, you don't have to go left or right. You can also just edit the cone in front of you, just edit the front 2 tires, and then it becomes a stair, and then you could just carry on the process like this as well. So you could trick your opponent in 2 situations. So say you want to go right side, what you want to do is just build a bit to the left and then straight away switch and go through this side. So you can also do that in this situation. So say you want to go right, you could trick them with the left side, go like that and build a bit, but then straight away quickly turn around and go through the left side. Or you could trick your opponent from both sides. You could just build stairs on both sides, but then go straight above, and then you can carry on like that. So there's many variations to this. The aim is basically to trick your opponent, but also be protected from your opponent from many sides. So it's a pretty simple high ground retake to do, and it's really effective. So I really recommend you start using this as well. So the fourth high ground retake I'm going to be teaching you is something I like to call the stair trick. So all you have to do is first build a floor, a stair, then a wall. So you want to build like this, and then afterwards you want to place a floor, a wall, and then you want to keep walking forward, then place a stair, and then then the stair will go right behind you, so this protects you from getting shot. You can also just place a cone if you want at the top, but it's not necessary. And then afterwards you can pick left or right to go through. So after you go through a side, you can 90 off if you like. If you place the cone, you can actually build a stair in front of you and above you, and then you can combine it with this retake and then go like this and then build up, and you could just carry on doing it like this. And then if you mess up, maybe you could just build up, go like this, and then go like that, and then do the same thing. You can also just edit the front wall and then build up like that, and you combine it with the other retakes again. And another thing to note with this, you can actually trick your opponent, which is really effective as well. So say you want to go through the right side, so what you want to do is build to the left side and then quickly turn around and then start building up through the right side. In my opinion, this is probably one of the most easiest retakes I've ever done. Because it has so much advantages, I really recommend you start using this retake. The best way by far to use this retake is to combine it with other retakes, and for that reason it is a really good high ground retake, and in my opinion it is one of the most simplest retakes to do, but one of the most effective. The final retake is best to use that when opponent is right in front of you and you want to get high ground but also get close to him. So the way you do this is really simple. All you have to do is place a wall, a stair, then you place 2 floors, one in front of you and one either to the left or right depending on which side you want to go. And then what you want to do afterwards is just walk this way, jump, and then place another stair and a wall. And if you're going right side, it's like this, and it's basically the same. This technique allows you to go close to your opponent and also get high ground. So this is probably one of the most simplest high ground retakes ever, but it's one of the most effective. And it might not look like much, but it's actually way better than you think. When you start using it, you'll realize how effective this is. And another good thing about this retake is that you won't take any damage from it. Since you're doing it so quick and you're placing a wall and a stair to protect you, it's unlikely you'll take any damage from this unless someone from behind shoots you. And to watch more funny Fortnite videos, Fortnite tip videos, and all types of other Fortnite related stuff, start now by hitting the round subscribe icon so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.